G'day. Bear with me. Usual sort of stuff. Getting the stream set up, getting the beverage, preparing myself for the long haul. Will be a fairly short one tonight though. Aiming for that approximately 3-hour mark. Do have work on the morrow. Bear with me. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, can hear myself. That isn't good. Sorted. Into the live scheme. Brilliant. There I am. Weird. Oh, what's that blur? That's an arm, mate. You don't have to delete that, Twitch. That's my arm. Jeez. Video broadcasts. Working too hard. Alright, so here we are, starting at the 43-hour, 42-minute mark. Exactly 200,000 experience out of the required 878,000 and something experience. Not too bad. Only going to bang out about 3 hours tonight. Take me to about 2 a.m. I do have work tomorrow. So, we'll see how it go, eh? Hey, bro. The record I'm going for is the getting to level 100 on the Destiny Island. The record's currently sitting at 210 hours, 44 minutes, and 40 seconds. So I'm trying to beat that. I'm currently about 44 hours in. It's probably been 10 minutes since I went live. So yeah, about 44 hours in, and just hit the 200k XP mark. So I'm tracking really well, well ahead of the current record. Admittedly, so in game time. Admittedly, the guy who set the record didn't do it for time. He literally did this to just do it. So it's definitely a beatable target. Hard to say, because at level 81 I'm going to get an extra 2 XP per counter, so I'll move from 4 to 6, which is largely the final half. I think about level 77 is halfway. So my maths brain isn't working, but probably 170, 180 hours. I'm basically doing between 3 and 5 hours every night, and then in the weekends between like 6 and 12. Because Lost Ark came out, so I was a little bit distracted this weekend. Can't do anything, man, so no class. So at the start you get to choose what between the shield, the sword, or the staff. I went shield because the shield gets the tech point, so you go from 2 XP per counter to 4 at level 12. I think if you go sword you get it at level 18. Unsure about the staff, but shield seems to be the way to go. And then when answering the questions at the start, you have to make sure you answer them all with the third response. I believe it's, yeah, third response, because that gives you start the game at dusk, and if you start the game at dusk you only require 878k XP to get to 100. The others are about 940 and 984. For whatever reason, I don't really know why that's the case, why the total is different. I played the first 10 hours and then realised I was on Dawn, so started again, because that extra 100k would have taken like an extra 80 or so hours, so it was a good time to leave. I take that back, it would have taken about an extra 30 hours. Yeah, probably. So yeah, and that's sort of how it works. So the Dusk one, levels like 1 to 40 require more XP overall than the other ones, so you actually level a bit slower at the start, so that's where it is a bit more difficult if you're playing the game normally. But I mean, if you're just countering Titus, it really doesn't matter. Sliding dash was a revelation. I didn't even think about equipping abilities until I think I would have been level 25 or something, and I was like, I'll just chuck some stuff on just to mix it up, keep it a bit interesting. And sliding dash has changed the game. It's all I use now. Closes the gap a bit. My left, your right. I don't even know what you're banging on about. You realise my camera's flipped, eh? Yeah, because basically you don't even have to parry anymore. He parries you and you get XP for it. It's silly. KRB. Did you see I got 25 a starter in that little campaign? Oh, there's the little ticker that's going along the bottom. That's yeah, that's the donations to the stream, and then the top one up on the post-it note was the top donation for the week, which was Kyle a couple of nights ago. Yeah, got 25. Obviously, the coin doesn't exist yet, so don't know what that'll be worth. Probably about 25 bucks. But it could just sit in a wallet somewhere forever. I actually timed this run really conveniently because the 20-year anniversary for Kingdom Hearts is coming up. So hopefully I'll be able to get pretty close to finishing this thing around about when that ticks over. Yeah, nice. That's good. Have you seen the people that do like the no-hit runs and... is it no XP runs? Play on Proud mode, you get that little no XP ability. I've never actually had a look to see if anyone's successfully done that, but I imagine that's madness, right? Oh, you did? Jeez. How hard? How hard is it? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. To be fair, like, I played through the game for the first time in a really long time. I think mid last year, because I was doing like this stream where I played a game every year from every year that I've been alive. Kingdom Hearts was my 2002, I think it was, year of choice. It's a lot harder than I remember, man. I struggled with Old Maid and Tarzan because I was just so severely underleveled and having a rough time of it. I was playing on Proud, which, because I'm too proud to play on normal, I didn't think it would make that much difference. I thought the game was easy. Turns out it's not that easy, eh? I think I ended up finishing up like just the main story at level 49. I've still got my save actually. Yeah, level 49. But it was an absolute struggle. Ansem was a hard fight too. Oh, you actually are getting into 15 now. Nice. I bet you made it further than I did. Yeah, I can imagine. Because if you die anywhere in that Ansem fight, you have to start the whole thing again, right? Yeah, I know the one. I was struggling with that, like at level 49, with just on a normal save. I can't even imagine how hard that would be at level 1. And you're just dodging constantly, right? That makes sense. I was struggling and just constantly healing and getting hit by that and being like, why is this so hard? I just didn't remember it being that difficult. So, with a level 1 run, is it just a story, right? Do you push it afterwards? Do you, like, go fight Sephiroth, fight Old Mate Agrabah and the ghoul dude at the clock tower, or just the story? Yeah, nice. Nice. That's damn good.
Oh man, I'm really off today. You're going down.
I always found the fight in Agrabah against the guy out in the desert to be way harder than Sephiroth. But that's interesting. Yeah, fair. That's fair enough. Damn, that's actually nuts. I'm pretty impressed, man. I definitely don't think I could do a level 1 run. You must have a really good understanding of like all the game mechanics then, right? Like everyone's skill set and how they fight. Yeah, rightly so, rightly so. I'll just stick to going for lame records like this one where you don't actually have to have any talent, you just gotta have an endless supply of patience. This originally just started out as like a I've tried to do this twice, let's get this thing off my bucket list so it stops coming back to haunt me sort of deal. And then I found out that old mate had done it and set a time. I was like, well, why don't I try and beat that time? I'm going to try and do it anyway just to get rid of it and have something to my name. Why not actually go for a record? Oh, yeah? That'd be right. Trying to think when Ansem Riku is on the beach, or is that like when you fight? Because I really enjoyed the Riku that you fight. See, I'm really bad. I haven't played this in so long. Like the time you fight Riku on that last area where Beast is. That you'll understand. You'll get it from that. And he's just charging around the arena constantly. Holy Bastion Riku fight. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you. You know. Couldn't think of Hollow Bastion. Yeah, I really enjoyed that fight on my last playthrough. I think the part of the game I struggled with the most, just on like a normal playthrough, was at the end, the nothing, the nowhere area, just dropping down to the bottom of that like ravine and then fighting endless waves of enemies. I was getting so angry. I was just getting murdered by everything because I was so weak. I imagine on a level 1 run, that area would have been difficult as well. Yeah. So did you end up spending like a lot of time getting like best weapon slot, best best everything in slot to do it. King of Synthesis. Wow. Nice. Ah, okay. Right, that makes sense. I was gonna ask that if you're just stacking AP hard out, but obviously not if it's all about the magic. That's interesting actually, because I don't think I've ever done a run where I've used magic, like, almost at all. Forget it exists. Just mash attack. Yep, so the goal is just to get to level 100 here on the Destiny Islands in under the current records time frame, which is 210 hours, 44 minutes, and 40 seconds. It's pain, bro. It's absolute pain. I'm currently just over 44 hours in, 44 and a half, of what's looking to be, yeah, between 160 and 180 hours, I think, will be where I get to. That's just doing, like, real average maths. You just gotta take, like, small wins and make them way more exciting than they actually are. Like, last night, I said that I was going to end the stream when I got to 200k XP. I wasn't tracking it at all in my brain. I knew I was about 3k off. And I just kept playing for a while, and then I stopped and I was like, okay, let's see how much I've got to go. Bang on 200k. Huge win. Got way too excited over that. The only thing that's genuinely keeping me alive in this is when chat comes in and just talks shit. Keeps me company. What level am I now? I think I'm 58. I kind of stopped tracking by level because it doesn't mean anything. I just started tracking by total XP. Because halfway for the total XP, like, you're looking at level 77 is about halfway. 58 makes you feel like it's way better. Nice! Appreciate the follow, man. Yeah, so I think tomorrow night I'll hit a quarter of the way, which will be nice. Little milestones, break it down. Oh man, I bet your runs require talent though. Like, that's the thing, I'm not good at this game. I'm not good at any game. I'm Kappa as fuck, to be honest. But I can do this. This is pretty easy. I just gotta do it for a long time. What kind of runs have you been doing? We got MLG Wildcard in here who's just off the back of a level 1 run. Oof. Nice. Yeah, that's rough. yeah, there's a no summons. Madness. Oh. There you go. MLG wildcard. There's your next one, man. Next challenge. Jeez. Yeah, that's rough. Final Rest's hard, man. I found Final Rest hard just playing on Proud while leveling up and playing like a normal person. So, yeah, I can't even imagine what level 1's like. Since October. Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary coming up. Got to celebrate it in style by doing something real stupid. Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. Bo Ansem sucks. But yeah, I agree. It's that bit down the bottom of the crevasse that I struggled with on normal, so, well, on Proud, but with leveling, that I imagine level 1, just constant waves and waves of all the enemies would be horrible. Nice. What kind of game manipulation? Like, let's see how far down into the code you go. Oh, right, I didn't even think of that. I take it they don't level up either, if you're not. Because it's no XP, just full stop, right? Right. I can't even think. Does grab even do damage, or is it like Demi and stuff is in Final Fantasy? It's like percentage base. So can you actually kill an enemy with grab, or is that just to get them low and then you just knock the last little bit off? Yeah. I can kill them though. Wow, that's cool. I was just thinking, like, because say Demi in Final Fantasy is 50% HP and it's always 50%, so you can never actually kill them with it. Right, okay, so you just get them low enough that something else can kill them easily. Oh, right. Cool. So, with stop, does the HP bar not move either? Like, do you not see it drop? I can honestly say the only time I've ever used stop in this game is on the clock tower. Ah, okay. Yeah, right. So you've killed them, and you've just got to wait for what, like, stop to wear off before they actually die. Trying to think, can you choose not to take them with you? You can't, eh? You always have to have 3 in the party. Gotcha. Yeah, right. So you guys are like, it's funny, because a level 1 run, by the sounds of it, you're using everything I've never used when I play the game normally. I don't use summons, I don't use magic for anything. The only summon I've ever used is Tinkerbell, I think, just to keep me alive when shit's hitting the fan. That's good though. Have you done a run before, like a level 1 run while using summons? Or have you just gone whole hog and done it like this? Look at Madman. Yeah, nice. Neither had I until I played this last year for a random stream marathon I was doing. And then I played it and I was like, hey, this is actually a lot harder than I remember. And then when I started doing this, I learned something really awesome, and that's you get tech boosts now. Tech boosts didn't exist in the PS2 version. So right now I'd still be getting 2 XP per counter. But from level 12 onwards, I've been getting 4 XP, and it's beautiful. And then at level 81, I'll be getting 6. Ah, God. Oh, so you're going to do, what, a level 1 run on all of them? I haven't even played Kingdom Hearts 3 yet. I keep getting comments in chat telling me to play it now, which is really good, because the reason I didn't play it is a lot of people told me it was garbage. They scrapped all the Final Fantasy characters, and it didn't feel the same. So yeah, so it put me off playing it. But yeah, everyone in chat has been saying it's actually not too bad. Finishes off the Organization 13 thing and actually closes it out pretty good, while still leaving a little something to work on if they do want to carry it on. And somehow I've got that far without any spoilers, so I'll probably do that at some stage after this horrendous run, which is a good month away from finishing. In 2003, I was doing this on PS2. Just thought it would be a good idea, and I got to level 56, and just thought it was shit. And I didn't want to do it anymore because I realized how stupid it is. And then it kind of annoyed me, and then in 2008 I gave it another go, and I can't remember if I got to level 78 or if I played 78 hours. It's just 78's the number that's in my head. It's probably played 78 hours. And then I just quit because I don't know, I had a life. I didn't want to do this shit. But it's always bugged me like a lot that I didn't finish this after starting it twice and spending like a good 130 hours on it all up. So I think 2018 Erroneous did it. He finished it, got that 210 hour time, and then it spurred me to like go back and finish this job once and for all, so I never have to touch this game again. And appreciate the follow too, man. You reckon Kingdom Hearts 2's most skill-based? Kingdom Hearts 2 kinda was the starting to put me off the series. It's basically just mash Y or mash triangle, right? You've got that out. It takes like a lot of the skill away, I thought. Like Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 2 is a joke. You can do that so easily. Just because, yeah, you just mash that top button.
Oh man, I'm really off today.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
You're going down.
Oh, nice. Can you actually filter by Kiwi streamers on Twitch? I've never even looked at it. I automatically just assumed you weren't from New Zealand as well, by the way. Or searching Kiwi streamers. Ah, cool. Good thing I tagged it for the first time ever. I've pretty much only had Americans jump in my stream so far. Oh, and a couple from Spain, actually. Aussie, nice. Oh, this would be, yeah, prime gamer hours for you. I'm actually genuinely just hoping, because we've started getting COVID spreading like wildfire over here now, right? Just really hoping I get it at some point so I can just stay home and get some hours up on this thing. We're all gonna get it at some point. The way I see it, the sooner the better now. I've got something to do at home. I'm pretty keen. Yeah, exactly. Go down to the only festival that's running in the country. Yeah, I know. I assume they're all people that have lost their jobs, right? Because otherwise, why would you be pushing this protest so hard? So, sitting on the Benny? Must be chilling on the Benny. It's the only thing I can think of. Yes, I get very sick of this song. I've been swapping the headphones out occasionally and just putting my gym playlist on and just listening to some thrash metal, basically, to take me away from this. Wow. I mean, I just take these ones off and put my gym ones on so that you guys don't get to listen to sweet music. Just I do. And that way I don't get DMCA'd. You still have to listen to this. This is incredibly hypnotizing to me. Like, the first hour of my streams every time, except this time, because you guys are chatting heaps. I struggle. I have a 5-minute break normally every hour, because I just start whipping. I start falling asleep, running around in circles and listening to this, out like a light, man. I think the last couple of streams, I've just been feeling heaps better, and I think I've been doing 2.5 hours, 2 hours without having a little break to smash some water in my face. Yeah, exactly. I can't die. Thumbs are alright. Thumbs aren't too bad. It cracks me up. Like, the stream that I've got like running next to me just to make sure it's working alright. It's like 40 seconds behind, so I'll like feel myself do a bit of a long blink, and I'm like, ooh, that's not good. And I'll look at the stream. My eyes are closed for like 30 seconds, man. Oh shit, okay. It's a bit longer than I thought. I think Titus so far has won 3 fights against me, just because I've fallen asleep like this and then just ran off to sea. Unsure how much damage I do. I only really hit him when I screw up and run in too fast and he does his little flip. I think the amount of HP you can see missing there is 2 hits. Yeah, exactly. I'm doing him a real solid here. I imagine he feels real good. Like, he's not beating me, but he's not losing either. You reckon he feels like amazing? Look at me go. I'm parrying Sora repeatedly. I've got this. The first thing I noticed when playing this is they changed his voice lines. I was expecting to get real sick of the "stop running away" line, but he doesn't say it anymore. Yeah, he normally just goes in here, does a couple of hits and just gets destroyed by Sora. He's been fighting me for close to an hour now. Like, the man's killing it. You guys watch the UFC? How good was the big man, Shui Vasa? Yeah, no give up from Titus. Darts is a sport. Apparently, it counts. It's just like the sport that you could have the least sporty build for. It's almost a requirement, in fact. Olympic bowling. I used to be a bit of a fiend for the old lawn bowls back in the day, but it's been a long time. I imagine I'm garbage now. All in the name of sport, right? Yes. Yeah. Couple of the real early streams, it's crashed. I've lost about 37, 38 minutes on each of them. It was about the same time. Before I realized that if it freezes, I can just Alt-Tab out and wait. And it takes like between 3 and 5 minutes and it comes back. So unfortunately, the clock still runs and it does add on to my time. But it comes back, so that's all that really matters now. And just about every stream, I'll get one of them at some stage. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. I can only assume it's something to do with the Epic Games Store. Probably something to do with an overlay. But that's the good thing. 210 hours is a real cushy target. So even with all the freezes and all the shit that's going on, me falling asleep, running away from the fight and stuff, I'm still comfortably going to get in there. I save every hour, sometimes every 2. And so, I mean, that's a fair bit of time as well, just running back and forwards to the little shack. But yeah. So I'll lose this record really quickly, because I'm sure someone far more efficient than me will come and do this. There must be a way to make him so he only like runs at you or only backflips or whatever. There must be a more efficient way to do this. This is just me kind of looking at it and having a jam. And conveniently, the other guy like fought Riku, he fought Selfie and Walker. He ran around. I'm pretty sure he even got to the point where he was doing the races, the race against Riku. So like he pissed about. He was just having a good time. He just wanted to achieve it, get the 100. And I'm pretty sure, I haven't looked into it, but I think the same dude has got to level 99 on Kingdom Hearts 2 while being Roxas. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'll have a look at what his time is for getting to 99 as Roxas. And I mean, if it looks doable, let's see how I feel. Yeah. Well, that's the real convenient thing, right? Is it's in game time, not out of game time. So that's nice. If it was out of game time, this would be a totally different race. Ah. It's true. I mean, I'm sure if people are stupid enough to keep doing this, which if I am, someone else will be, I'm sure it will get to that point at some stage. So normally weeknights are between like 3 and 5 hours. Varying times though. I've got a couple of kids and stuff, so I just kind of get on when I can. Yeah, between 3 and 5 hours. Then in the weekends, it's like 8 to 12 hours. I tried to do a 24-hour stream when I first started this because I used to do them a lot back in the day. Nah, playing a boring ass game like this for 24 hours is impossible. I got to 12 and I called it. I think I got to 12, had a 4-hour sleep, got back up and did another 10. But yeah, lately I've been streaming every night as well because I've got this goal and I need to achieve it. But at the end of Kingdom Hearts, I'll get back into a normal kind of streaming schedule, like 3 or 4 nights a week sort of thing. I've got a couple more, like, really shit ones lined up as well. This is the thing. I think I've found my talent. It's that I can do extremely boring things for an extensive amount of time. And I mean, if this is my skill set, I'm going to play into it. I suppose that's the good thing about Bo Ansem, right? In the level 1 thing, you're using magic, so you just sit further out. I was getting just destroyed by him, eh? Up close, and then yeah, like you said, the light thing, rough. I think patience is the one thing I'm still holding on to. Reflexes are gone. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? I think that'll be one of the achievements that I go for next. Ah, okay. I think October last year I got an achievement on the Stanley Parable, which is not playing the game for 5 years, which was awesome. Apparently you could cheese it and just wind the clock for it. And I was like, nah, I'm doing this for real. I'm gonna wait 5 years and then play it again, and it was pretty cool. So sometime after these streams, I've got to get another achievement, which is play for the entirety of a Tuesday. So we'll see how that plays out. Yeah, and it's a good game. It's a lot of fun, but it's fun for about 3 hours. I don't know what I'm going to do for 24 hours. Hopefully chat shit. That'll be the goal. Yeah, conveniently on Steam it tells you when you last played. There was a lot of times that I opened it and I'm like, just sat there. I uninstalled it for that reason as well. There's a lot of times I was like, oh, I should install this again, and then I looked up and like, oh no, there's a reason I don't have this installed. Wait, I don't need to play it this much. One of the other things I plan on doing after this, because in my stream through my life last year I played Final Fantasy VII for my 1997 game, and when I was playing that I got the enemy skill materia from where you get Chocobo Farm, right by the Chocobo Farm, and then there's the enemy skill where you do 1 damage per battle that you run away from. I was like, huh, alright, this is going to be a challenge that I do at some point, so I have to do it. I have to run away from 9,999 battles so that early in the game I can go clap the Midgar Zolom with the 1 hit. Really pointless. I mean, there's much more efficient ways to probably do that, but that's me. And actually, it's going to take a really long time too. The animation of finding a battle and then running away from a battle, it's really long. Yes. Yeah, you can get beta from him for the enemy skill. I get that normally, like when I play it on a normal run anyway. You just get in there and get him down to about half HP and just hope that he's kicked someone out of the party. And just get it that way. Pretty sure you could get it without killing him, right? I'm pretty sure I have that in my memory. But yeah, beta's broken. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just have to have the enemy skill materia, get hit with beta, and then get kicked out of the fight and not die. And I'm pretty sure you get it that way. I would have to confirm though. Played a lot of Final Fantasy in that massive stream though. 7, 10, 12, 1, 6. Really? Oh, okay. I'll confirm after this. Yeah, nice. I'd Google things, but my hands are like permanently fixed to this controller. That's one weird thing though, is like when I'm doing the 12-hour streams, the hook hands I get, trying to like unpeel them from the controller afterwards. You could kill him with beta. Can you get beta without killing him? That's the real question. Oh yeah, right. That would, yeah, I see what you're saying. That's a dirty trick, right? Get beta off him, go back in and then murder him with his own spell. I thought that as well, and I experimented with it a little bit. I don't think it's the case. I also thought, like that, running off on a small angle seemed to proc it more often. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it's just random, to be honest. Surely not. If it is, it'd be closer to like a 60-40 sort of deal. I swear he backflips more often than runs at you. 70-30 even. Yeah, that shit's blown my mind, eh? I was looking into Final Fantasy X speedruns. RNG basically doesn't exist. Everything has a seed. That blows my mind, man. I was watching people like trying to like figure out the fastest way of beating the game, and it's the shit those people do is amazing. The amount of work it takes to put into like a speed run, I don't think people really fathom how much goes into one of those. I can't remember, I'm pretty sure the time was sub 10 hours to finish Final Fantasy X, which is incredibly quick. Yeah, for the no encounter, that's right. You get it from the ghost, right, just off the Calmlands. But they worked out that it's seeded to not drop chance, but the chance of him spawning is seeded, which was the big crazy thing. I think, I can't remember, I watched a video on it about a month ago, and they were basically saying absolutely everything in the game is seeded to in some way. So then it just becomes like manipulating a save file name or a time of day when you start it, that sort of thing. Or just the clock on your PlayStation, I suppose. And then... Was it the remake? Yeah, the remake was different seeding again compared to the original. Remaster. No, it doesn't work. The water acts as a wall. But it acts as a wall slightly different to the actual walls. Like, he still does his full backflip. I don't know if it's just my brain melting after hours of doing this, but it felt faster if I got him into the corner where he was actually flipping against his wall. Against the wall, it felt like he didn't... The backflip was quicker. It might just be because he doesn't go backwards, he just stays on the spot, so I close the gap quicker. It's probably that. And when it gets like that, I'm not sure if the backflip was actually faster than him running at you, if you get that loop perfect. But then him running at you ruins it. Ugh. An item only run for Final Fantasy X. I didn't even think of doing that. No, that's definitely doable though. Some of the items in the game are really broken. Like 10 items carried me a lot of the time when I was real weak. And then Riku with her item combos. At least the very last boss you can just zombie and can elixir him, or just, yeah, zombie and Phoenix down, GG. Yeah, that's true. What's up, Jesus? That's true. Yeah, man, this is the go-to now. For some reason, it's deleting my arm tonight, which is weird, but yeah. Is 5 AM like a standard wake-up time for you, man? You always jump in here at like just stupid o'clock. Stupid o'clock on a Monday morning too. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Like 80% of the time, I don't even see morning. That's an absolute lie. I see morning every day because I have to work. But weekends, not a chance. Get up at the crack of noon. Yuck, man. Yeah. I do have to work tomorrow as well, but I get up at a more reasonable 7. How am I doing for time? 1 hour 17. Yeah, so I'll probably do another hour 45-ish. What will that round me out to? 2 o'clock. Good 5 hours sleep tonight. That should be decent. Yeah, I'm about the same. 4 hours is I'm pretty good. It does eventually wear on me. I don't notice it until mid afternoon if I happen to be sitting somewhere comfortable. Oof. You watch me just go out like a light for about 4 hours randomly. Yeah, that's what I'm struggling with a lot at the moment. I'm very office-based, desk-based job currently, and it's very slow. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that seems to be how it is for everything, right? It's only going to get worse for the next little while. Once these case numbers start really booming. Yeah. That's it. It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. Pretty sure we can reasonably expect to get it now. Oh, that was bad. It seems real funny, like, this move to the level 2 thing that we're doing now. Oh, there's heaps more COVID in the community, so we're going to shorten your isolation times. Alright, man. Appreciate you jumping in. Cheers for the follow as well. It's good to see other psychopaths on here doing their challenges. Fair. And this is much worse to watch too. That's the thing. I'm like streaming. I'm like, why would anyone come and watch this? This is the worst thing you could possibly be watching, except maybe an ASMR stream. I don't even know what I'm going to do at the end of this thing. Whether I'm just going to stop, have the save at level 100 and be done, or if I'm just going to go through and just murder ball everything for a little while. It's on proud. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I wasn't sure if like you had to do it on a certain difficulty, so I was like, if I put it on the hardest one, that should keep me safe. But I don't think you get extra XP or anything on beginner, right? It's just everything's like got less HP and you do more damage. I don't know. I don't actually know what the difference is between the three. I had a guy jump in the stream yesterday and he literally only plays games on beginner or like easy, the easiest mode that they have. And I was like, that's interesting. It's good, because I've always been curious like if people actually use those difficulties. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I think the old me would have been like, casual, what's wrong with you? But gaming's gaming, eh? You got a guy who's coming in here enjoying the story, don't hate themselves. Yeah, good on them. I mean, we can still sit here and chat shit about lore and about like the cool things about the story that we like, so doesn't matter that I had to beat down Titus for 200 hours and he could one-hit him? No, really doesn't. I just really love that sliding dash counts as a parry and gives me XP, despite Titus being the one who's truly parrying here. I attack, he blocks. Nice. XP for me. Oh, really? It's just capped regardless of difficulty? We'll see, when I get to level 100, see what abilities I have unlocked. See if there's something I can murder him with. Right. That makes a lot of sense. It's something I've never even really thought about. My strength is significantly higher. I should probably be 1 or 2 hitting him at this point. But yeah, you're right. It does still take a lot of hits. Probably the same amount. Yeah, that's pretty hard out. Yeah, I didn't even think about it. So you don't get any abilities or anything. So it's not like you're going to have MP haste or anything actually beneficial. I think I'm going to redo my my Fable run after this at some stage as well. Something I did as a young fella, which you can't do anymore, but I'll do a similar thing, which is, yeah, just the no XP run. If you never spend any XP, you never age, so you can finish the game as like a 18-year-old instead of an old man, which is pretty cool. Back in the day, I did it with the starting weapons that they give you as well. So you're not allowed to change from them, and just absolute pain. It's literally just dodge roll forever, and then hit like a boss will take between 4 and 8 hours sort of thing. I'm pretty sure Jack of Blades took me about 11 hours to beat. And Maze, I found Maze really difficult. Jack of Blades was a pain because he summons ants, and the ants take a long time to beat down just to get a couple of hits in on him. And everything one hits you because you've got no HP. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. You're not allowed to use the things that increase your HP bar. To be fair, that was like 11-year-old, 12-year-old me that was doing that. So, nah, probably not. Maybe I've been sadistic for a long time. But I tried to do it again a couple of years ago, and I was gutted because they added a timer in the newer versions of it. They added a timer to this bit where you've got to go kill all the guards and then go into the prison. There's a timer to kill all the guards, and you just can't do it with the starting weapons, which is shit. It really hurts the game. So I might just scrap that part of the requirement and get real broken weapons. Found my niche, man. Stupid stuff that no one else wants to do, which have no real reason or anything. You get nothing for it. The good thing about doing it on Twitch is everyone else gets to experience my pain too. I had a guy jump on a couple of nights ago. Ooh, would have been Friday. Yeah, Friday night. That's not. Yeah, it's a few nights ago. And he said that he had the same idea. He was going to do this when he was a young fella, and he got to like the mid-level 40s before he stopped. And I was like, well, do it then. And he said, nah, I don't want to do it. I'm going to live vicariously through you now. Like, I'll watch you complete this so that I never have to. That makes sense. It's cool, man. It is good fun. Drop 3. Yeah, that's fair. Where do you even play Fable now? Like, you can only play it on an Xbox, right? Like, they released Fable Anniversary and stuff on PC, but I don't think you can play Fable 2 and 3 anywhere on PC. Yeah. So that's what I originally played through them on. But I've given up on that console life now. Kind of. I still have a Switch. Gotta have like the local multiplayer device so I can school the kids. Although I got Mario Bros. Superstars on the weekend. It's like all the Nintendo 64 classic Mario Party games, and I played my 5-year-old son, and he schooled me up something fierce. Like I won every single minigame, completely wrecked him. But comes to the board game part of it, there's me rolling between 1 and 3 every roll, and there's him rolling 8s to 10s, picks up every star in the game, and then like shifts them before I get there, just pure luck. Gets to the end of the game, they give out the bonus stars and they give them all to him as well. Beat me 4 stars to 1. Just filth. Absolute filth. And now he just won't let me live it down. He reminds me of it every day. What kind of monster have I created? Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, there's one guy that jumps in my streams a bit, and he desperately wants me to play Fortnite. I'm just like, nope, not doing it. I can't stoop that low. I can't aim well, I'm awful at shooters to start with. And then you add this weird building mechanic, which makes no sense to me and everyone else that like freaks at. Nope. I think after a little bit of reasoning, we've decided we'll play a little bit of PUBG at some point, because he's decent. I'm awful, but I'll play just to keep him happy. Yeah. Need to go get some of those sweet gunner optics. Reduce that eye fatigue. Bring you back to your A game. Sit staring at a tree for ages, like, I'm sure it's moving. That's a person, right? I'm sure it's moving. Ah, why does he always... Oh yeah? Like what kind of horror games? Trying to think of like Resident Evil's not really a horror game, but you push them, like get them into those. I guess they can sort of be considered horror. Yeah, nice. I haven't even played. I think the last Resident Evil I played was 5. The one with Chris and... I want to say it's Shiva or something? Shiva, yeah, nice. People shed on that game pretty hard when it came out. I still liked it. I mean, it wasn't Resident Evil 4. There's a sick challenge for you. That's probably the most talented challenge I've ever done in my life, and I have zero evidence that I've done it. But I beat Resident Evil 4 on hard with just the knife. That's how I remember it anyway. I may have used a pistol a couple of times. In moments when a knife wasn't working. I don't remember if there were moments when a knife wasn't working. But basically, the reason I did it is because I loved the game so much and how broken the shotgun is, that I just wanted to fill my bag with shotgun shells so that my run after that hard mode run, I'd be able to murder everything with a shotgun and just have a good time. And I just, after struggling and beating the game with just the knife and finishing it with like a full bag of shotgun shells, I just never played the game again because I hated it. That was a weird time. My mate had a PlayStation and he was like milking cows for a living, and I'd just go to his house and play all his games while he milked. And yeah, I played that, and I think Shadow of the Colossus was the other awesome game that I really got into. I think it was just under 5 hours to beat that on hard. But I have no idea what people do it in now. You're one of the few who disliked 4. Go, you're gonna have to hit me with reasons. There you go. What, heartbroken that it was less a zombie and like that, more that weird virus, like rather than traditional zombies. 5's very much the same then though, right? Because they kind of carried that on. Fair, that is fair. And also playing it co-op means you don't have to deal with Shiva's awful AI. So that's a huge win, although you have to deal with your siblings' awful AI, so. The only thing I hate about Resident Evil 4, and I still do, is Ashley. Oof. Leon! Leon! Ooh, it grinds my gears. The most helpless NPC of all time. Yeah, help me, Leon! And then she has the nerve at the end of it to be like, hey, you want to go to my place? Like, I love that he's just like on the back of a jet ski with her holding on, like holding on together, and he's just like, no, it's just a job. Cold. Oh, that's good. Actually, I really like that. That's the stuff that I've really got to work on for the stream. I haven't looked into that. I don't really know how a lot of the Gucci shit like that works. Because I definitely need some of those. I drink a lot of energy drinks, man. Like, I'm a fiend. And there's a couple of songs that I just need to get the little soundbite for. I think the coolest thing about 5 is I'm a big Wesker fan, and I think they did Wesker quite well. And I mean, he's also the excessive final guy, right? Ah, yeah, fair. I'm the same, man. To be fair, it's what, after midnight? Yeah, you're alright. So obviously, console gamer then. What is the console of choice now? You did mention Xbox for Fable, but that's obviously old school. Whether you still have that or not, you play both. Nice. So do you have a PS5? Have you gone that hardcore, or did you manage to get one? Is the real question. Fair. It's one of those really annoying things, right? It's the reason I play on PC. Well, I mean, it just sort of evolved that way anyway for me, but it's why I'm really glad I play on PC now, is you've got like Xbox buying up every studio and releasing their games as exclusives, but they all come out on PC. Cool. PlayStation doing the same thing, and eventually, admittedly not straight away, but eventually their exclusives come to PC as well. So, pretty cool. We end up getting to play everything now, by just being the weird middleman that everyone forgets. Emphasis on weird. Yeah, I'm probably going to get Game Pass at some stage soon, because Game Pass is really good, especially as like a PC player as well. Yeah, I agree. Right before I started doing this, I played through God of War for the first time, and what a game! Incredible. And what else did we play earlier in the year? Oh, late last year was Horizon Zero Dawn. Awesome as well. I'm pretty sure next week Forbidden West's coming out. But I won't be able to play that until like at least 2024. Real keen to play Spider-Man at some point as well. Surely that's getting old enough for them to slip it across onto PC soon. One of the things Microsoft's really got going for it now is that the big buyout of Blizzard. Obviously, Blizzard Activision is huge, and Bethesda. We've got Starfield. I want to say Starfield coming out November this year. Hey, hit a level up. Nice, 59. Yeah, Starfield coming out in November, and having that as an exclusive is quite big. And then Elder Scrolls 6 obviously in the works. But I imagine years away. Zach, that HP bar keeps on growing. I don't know, man. Just the denial of Sony, I think, is a huge play. It's a big power play on their part. They're real good with their exclusives in that so far all of their exclusives are PC and Xbox as well, like Halo and stuff. But yeah, we'll see. And they've already said, like, Starfield isn't coming to PlayStation, which is kicking the nuts for PlayStation players, but they're both playing the same game, right? And if you don't have exclusives, you don't have like those good exclusives, what's to keep people with you? Because without the exclusives, it literally comes down to which console has the best tech or the most user-friendly interfaces and stuff. And they don't really want it to come down to that. So I think overall, if I remember right from looking at it, PlayStation's pretty like head and shoulders above Xbox in terms of its tech. There's so many good games coming out in the next little while, and I can't play any of them because I'm playing this. Like, I'm really excited for Elden Ring, which is coming out very soon. I want to say a week as well. Pretty sure it might even be the same day as Horizon Forbidden West. 25th, oh yeah. Yep, that is, yeah, definitely fair. That was awful. For me, it was No Man's Sky was the big one that broke me. Same deal. Although allegedly they brought it back and sorted it out like after a year. Bro. So I built this PC especially for Cyberpunk, and like 3080s were impossible to get in the country at the time, and I wanted Cyberpunk so badly that I ended up dropping stupid money to get a 3090 because it was the only card I could get at the time. So, I mean, at least it future-proofs my PC, but it was stupid. But I'm one of the few that loved Cyberpunk. I thought the game was brilliant. Like, incredibly, incredibly beautiful graphics, and virtually bug-free for me. There was, like, the odd T-pose. There was, like, the odd time where my wang would clip through my pants, but it was just very funny, so I didn't care. That sort of stuff. Nothing game-breaking. I think I had 2 crashes on the first couple of days, but that was it. Outside of that, it was just, like, this really, really nice-looking game. I think I played through, because I was shitting on the game in the first week because it was too short. I played through in just over 6 hours. I think it was 6 hours and 10 minutes is what it took me to play start to finish, just banging out the story, sprinting like a psychopath. But then I also have a save now, which is 169 hours long. Like, I did everything, absolutely everything you could in that game. Yeah, I don't know. I rate it quite highly. I'd probably rate it differently if my first impression was on PS4. Because that was hilarious. Yeah, that's fair enough too. Like, I saw what it looked like on PS4, and they just shouldn't have done it. They should have just said, hey, we can't do what we want to do on this console, and dropped it from the start, and it would have done away with a lot of their issues. Yeah, it would have pissed off the people, but it probably would have pissed them off overall less than releasing it the way they did. And you know that's really bad, eh? If not releasing a game will piss people off more, I mean less, than releasing it. Yeah. When was it first announced? I feel like it was like 2013 or something like that when we first got that initial trailer for it. We're like, oh, this looks good. And I completely forgot about it. Like, I totally forgot about the game until it was about 6 months out, 8 months out from releasing, and then it got pushed back a couple of times and finally did release. Yeah, I completely forgot about it. Yeah, that's interesting. You obviously played Diablo 2 and loved it, right? Back in the day, because the first Diablo that I truly played was Diablo 3. So that became the standard for me, and I loved it. Which any die-hard Diablo 2 fan would hate it. So did you play the current bloody, what's it called? Remake? Remaster of it? remember. Did they release that on console as well? Nice. I still occasionally dabble in Diablo 3. Like I'll find a season that I like and then I'll jump in and I'll thrash it and then never play it for another year. I tried to get into Diablo 2 because I never grew up with it. I never actually played it, but just couldn't. But yeah, graphically they've improved the game, but it hasn't aged well. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember when I first started it, it wasn't even about finishing the game or playing it for me. I was literally just farming it to get the best items I could to sell on the auction house and make money. Like that was the entirety of my gameplay for Diablo 3. Then they scrapped that real money auction house, and I didn't know what to do anymore. I had to actually play the game again. Nice, there's a 2-hour mark. I think the thing that put me off Diablo 2 the most was like when I started my current job, there's a couple of like real die-hard Diablo 2 players and they're just like, yeah, my bot's running right now. It's just running around looting for me and stuff. I was like, what do you mean? And they're like, yeah, my bot farms for me while I'm at work. I was like, okay, I just don't want to play this shit. If that's how you're gonna play the game and then tell me you're talented, no. You may as well be playing some shitty mobile idle game. Like I do all the time. Yeah. Sweet as. Cheers for jumping in, keeping me company, keeping me awake. And good luck with your psychotic run. Cheers, man. Appreciate it. Just like that. Starting to whip. Where are we at? 210,000. I am going to call it. It's only a measly 10,000 tonight, but that's something that's more than I was going to do. I shouldn't have even probably streamed tonight, it being Valentine's Day and that making me a horrible partner, but don't worry about it. Solid 2 hours. So 45, 45, 210k XP. Not too bad. Bit of progress. Tomorrow will be another fairly decent sized one. Looking back at about like a 4 or 5 hour stream. Cool. With that in mind, that is the end. No pauses tonight either. That's good. That's good stuff. Cheers to the guys who jumped in, kept me heaps of company. Appreciate it, and the 2 follows as well. Awesome stuff. I will see yous tomorrow. Yeah. 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 Yes. Cool. Bye.